Hi guys, welcome to part 8 of our database project. In the previous video, I uploaded records into the program table, and in this video, we are going to upload record into the level and then the semester table. So I have an Excel file here. This is actually the programs. These are records that I uploaded into the programs table, and actually the programs are further broken down into levels. So for example, when you take BSc Computer Science, it is further broken into level 100, 200, 300, 400. And when you take Diploma Computer Science, it's broken down into two levels. That's level 100 and level 200. So this what we are going to do for the levels. We'll take the program and then break it down into levels. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, inside the level table we have the level underscore ID, level underscore name, and then program underscore ID. So I'm going to make sure that the Excel file that I'm working on has those columns, which is the level underscore ID, level underscore name, and then prog underscore ID. Okay, now we do this, we have to clear this IDs under the program ID. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to break the programs into levels. So with the programs here, I'm just going to append 100 to their endings. So for example, level BSc Computer Science, I'll just add L100 to the ending. So I'm going to do this for all the programs here. Okay, I'm done appending the level 100. Now we have to do same for level 200, 300, and then 400. So for this thing to be, for us to be very fast in doing this, what we have to do is let's copy the records. So you select it and then you copy. You can press Ctrl+C on the keyboard to copy it. And then under you see that we have a plus sign here. Click on it, it will bring up a new sheet in this workbook, and then you paste, just paste it. Now after pasting, we want to change all the level 100s to level 200, so you click on find and replace, and then it will ask you what you want to find. You just enter level 100 and then replace with what, just enter L200 and then click on find all. After clicking on find all, just click on replace all. So it will change all the level 100 to level 200. So it is saying that all done, we made 58 replacements. Okay, now you can close the find and replace dialog box and then copy this data back. Copy it, the whole of it, Ctrl+C, and then go back to the previous sheet where we append level 100. Okay, now below it, paste this data. So Ctrl V, it has been pasted. Now let's go back to the sheet that we created, which is the level 200. Again, click on find and replace, and then it is saying find hot, enter find level 200. So find L200 and replace it with 300, L300. We click on find all, and then we click on replace all. So it's going to change all the level 200 to level 300. Okay, so this is the level 300 for the programs. Please let's not forget that diploma programs are done only 2 years, so we don't have level 300 for diploma. And also MSc is also done for 2 years, and then MPhil is also done for 2 years. So we check this level 300's records, and then we delete all diploma, MSc, and then MPhil from it. So we search for MSc and then MPhil, just delete them, and then the diploma too. Right click on it, then select delete. So we are looking for MSc, diploma, and then MPhil. MPhil, delete. Delete all MSCs, MPhil, and then diploma. Okay, so I've deleted all MSCs, MPhil, and then diploma. So now we copy the data, we go to the first sheet, and then we paste under. Now I have to do it for level 400, so we go to our second sheet, we click on find and replace. Find hot, we are looking for level 300, replace with level 400. So you click on find all, replace all. So it's been replaced with level 400. Okay, for PhD, it is done for 3 to 4 years, but in Ghana here it's done 3 years, so we won't have PhD level 400. So all PhDs, we delete them. Right click on it, select delete. click delete. Okay, so all PhDs are out. Copy the data and then we append it. Okay. MBA is done for 2 years. I nearly forgot. So research for the record, all MBA which have L300 and L400, we just delete them from the record. Okay, so we are done with our first task. The next thing we have to do is let's delete the second sheet. So you right click on it and then you click on delete. In my workbook, my first sheet is called ULMS programs and the second sheet is rather having a name of sheet 1, so I'll delete that one. Delete, yes. Okay, so now we have only one sheet in the workbook. Now the next task is to go and look for the program IDs and then enter them here to link these levels to the programs. So I'm going to minimize this window and then bring the database. So inside our database, we go into the programs table. So inside our programs table, we look for the IDs. So the first one is BSc Computer Science. We look for its ID. So the program ID for BSc Computer Science is 1. So all the BSc Computer Science from level 100 to 400, we enter 1 for the program ID. So 1, we search for BSc Computer Science in the level 200. So here, the ID is 1. We search for level 300. BSc Computer Science level 300. This is here. We enter the program ID 1. Next on the list is BSc Information Technology. In the database, it is having an ID of 2. So you search for all BSc Information Technology. You enter the ID 2 for it. BSc IT 2. BSc IT 2. Okay. The next one is Diploma Computer Science. The Diploma Computer Science is having a program ID of 3. So look for all Diploma Computer Science and then you give it the program ID of 3. Okay. The next one is Diploma Information Technology. So in the database, it's having an ID of 4. You look for Diploma IT, you give it an ID of 4. Next one is MSc Computer Science. So MSc Computer Science is having an ID of 5. So you look for all MSc Computer Science, you give it an ID of 5. Okay. The next one is MPhil Computer Science. In our database, MPhil Computer Science is having an ID of 6. So you search for all MPhil Computer Science and then you give it an ID of 6. So to make it easy, in the Excel, you click on the find and replace. First of all, copy the name of what you want to look for. So I want to look for MPhil Computer Science. So I'll copy the name. Control C. You click on find and replace. Select find. Now in the find hot, just paste what you copied and then click on find all. So it will find all the records. Okay. When you click on next, it will locate the next one. So there is it. Then you enter the ID there. And click on next to see if there's another one. I think that's it. So we are done for the MPhil Computer Science. The next on the list is PhD Computer Science. And in a database, PhD Computer Science is having an ID of 7. So just copy the name PhD Computer Science for the first record. So for the first record, the ID you enter 7. And then to locate the others, just come to the find and replace, paste the name there, and then click on find all. Okay. So the first one, we fill the program ID, so we click on find next. So this is the next one. Just input the ID, which is 7. Click on find next in the find and replace. It should bring the next record. Enter 7. You click on find next. Okay, that's all. And the next on the list is BSc Biological Sciences. So you just copy the name. And then let's go into our database and check for its program ID. So BSc Biological Science, the ID is 8. You come to find and replace, paste the name here and then click on find all. Okay, so there's the first one. You enter the ID 8. You click on find next. You enter the ID 8. Click on find next. Enter the ID 8. Click on find next. Enter the ID 8. Click on find next. Okay, that's all. The next is BSc Medical Laboratory Science. Okay guys, I've been able to link the levels. So don't forget to save your work as CSV. Save your work as CSV. Okay, after that you can close the Excel file. So now inside our ULMS database, you click on the level table. You click on imports. Click on choose file. Select your file and then click on open. You increase, skip this number of queries, you increase it from 0 to 1. And then the enable foreign key checks, you uncheck it. Then you click on go. So the record is being imported into the level table. Wait patiently for it to be imported. Okay, so import has been successfully finished. 175 queries executed. Let's click on browse to see our record. Okay, so the record is here. Let's set the enable foreign key checks back to 1. Let's enable it by clicking on SQL inside the level table. And then write set foreign underscore key underscore checks equal to 1. Append the semicolon and then click on go. Okay. So now let's query the database for the school, the departments, the programs, and then the levels. So to do that, let's click on the database name ULMS. Click on SQL. Then let's write our query. We say select school.schoolname, comma department.department name, comma program name, comma level name from school, inner join department on school.school ID equals department.school ID, inner join program on department department ID equals program dot department ID. Then this one to inner join level on program ID equals level dot program ID. We append our semicolon and then we click on go. Okay, so we have the school, its departments, its programs, and then levels under each programs. So for example, when you take the first record, School of Science, Department of Computer Science and Informatics, BSc Computer Science. We have BSc Computer Science level 100, level 200, level 300, level 400. School of Science, Department of Computer Science and Informatics. We have BSc Information Technology. We have so our database. So our database is